Are the San Francisco 49ers about to say goodbye to a key player on their offensive line? With the offseason approaching, speculation is swirling about a potential departure that could shake up the team's roster. Fans are buzzing about the possibility of losing a guard who played a pivotal role in one of the league's most explosive offenses. What does this mean for the 49ers' future plans? Stay tuned, because this decision could reshape the team's strategy moving forward. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button to stay updated on all things 49ers. As we dive into the latest buzz surrounding the San Francisco 49ers, there's a significant question looming over the organization. Will they re-sign Aaron Banks? With Banks heading into free agency, the 49ers find themselves at a crossroads, and the stakes are high. We know that top offensive linemen come with a hefty price tag on the open market. And while Banks may not have racked up Pro Bowl selections, he was a second-round pick and played a vital role in an explosive offense. It's hard to ignore that he could have a market out there. But let's be real, do the 49ers plan to compete for his services? Historically, they haven't been big spenders on guards since Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch took the reins back in 2017. We all remember how they let Laken Tomlinson walk and opted to draft Banks as his replacement. Now it seems likely that the 49ers are ready to let Banks go too, turning their sights toward the draft for his successor. Honestly, I'm torn on this decision. On one hand, you want to reward a player who has been part of a successful unit. On the other, the 49ers have shown an impressive knack for finding talented linemen in the mid-rounds. Just look at Dominic Pooney, whom they snagged in the third round last year. Pooney not only started all 17 games, but has quickly established himself as one of the best right guards in the league. That's a testament to the scouting department's ability to uncover gems, which makes you wonder, why break the bank for a guard when you can find quality players through the draft? I can't help but think that the 49ers might go for another guard in the third round this year, similar to how they approached the Banks situation. After all, Banks hasn't quite been the home run they expected, so why gamble on a high investment when the draft offers a treasure trove of potential? This might be the strategy they need moving forward. We should definitely keep an eye on the upcoming combine, where the 49ers will be scouting offensive linemen closely. It could set the stage for their next big move. And you know how it goes. Scouting a player in the combine can often lead to some surprising choices come draft day. The excitement is palpable, isn't it? The possibility of landing a new talent who could fit seamlessly into the scheme and elevate the offensive line could be just what this team needs. Now let's talk about the implications of this potential decision. If the 49ers let Banks walk, it could open up opportunities for younger players to step up and make a name for themselves. It's a gamble, but one that could pay off in the long run if they find the right player. The organization has always been about building for the future, and this could be a pivotal moment in that journey. But let me ask you, do you think this was the best decision? I'm really curious to see how this plays out. The 49ers have a unique opportunity here to reshape their roster and solidify the offensive line for years to come. If they can identify the right talent and integrate them into the system, it could dramatically improve the team's performance. And you, what do you think? I want to hear your opinions down below. Do you believe that letting Banks go is the right path, or should they try to keep him? The debate around offensive line investments is always a hot topic among fans, and I'm eager to dive into your thoughts. The San Francisco 49ers are in an intriguing position right now. There's talk swirling around a proposed trade that could see head coach Kyle Shanahan heading to the Chicago Bears in exchange for star wide receiver DJ Moore and a second-round pick. It's a bold idea, one that has stirred up quite a bit of conversation amongst fans and analysts alike. Do you think this was the best decision? Honestly, I'm torn on the whole trade concept. On one hand, Shanahan is a genius play caller, boasting a solid record of 70 wins out of 132 games as a head coach. But there's an argument to be made that a change of scenery could benefit him, as much as it might help the 49ers. Bringing in DJ Moore could provide an explosive element to our receiving core, especially as we potentially prepare to part ways with Deebo Samuel. Moore and Brandon Ayuk lining up together could create a dynamic duo that defenses would struggle to contain. Just envision that for a second. The speed, The route running, the big plays. It's enticing, isn't it? However, let's not forget the implications of such a move. If the 49ers were to trade Shanahan, they would need to have a solid replacement, lined up. While names like Detroit Lions offensive coordinator Ben Johnson are floating around, making that leap is a significant gamble. There's also the fact that the 49ers are actively interviewing for new coaching positions, particularly after parting ways with defensive coordinator Nick Sorensen and special teams coordinator Brian Schneider. This indicates a commitment to Shanahan, at least for the immediate future. The former 49ers DC, Robert Saleh, is reportedly a favorite to return as the defensive coordinator, which could solidify Shanahan's standing for another season. The interviews being conducted signal a desire for continuity. Yet, the whispers of a trade raise questions about the long-term vision of this franchise. Shanahan inadvertently naming Clay Kubiak as the next offensive coordinator speaks volumes about the confidence he has in his staff, but it also highlights the complexities of the hiring process. The NFL's Rooney Rule requires teams to interview minority candidates, which complicates matters further. As a passionate 49ers fan, I find myself reflecting on what these decisions mean for the future of our beloved team. The idea of trading away our head coach for a wide receiver and a draft pick sounds flashy, but it also feels risky. Will we really be better off without Shanahan at the helm? I struggle with this notion. It's not just about the current roster, it's about the vision for the future. If the 49ers are to make a move, it needs to be carefully calculated, ensuring we don't sacrifice our competitive edge. Given the recent coaching shakeup and the potential for new talent, it's crucial that we remain focused on the big picture. The 49ers have been successful in the draft under John Lynch, so the prospect of acquiring a second-round pick doesn't just vanish into thin air. But what about the emotional toll of losing a coach who has turned this franchise around? The ups and downs of the past few seasons have been a roller coaster, and as fans, we invest so much of our passion into this team. And you? What do you think? I want to hear your opinions down below. Is trading Shanahan a calculated risk worth taking, or should we let him continue shaping our future? The excitement of adding DJ Moore is tempting, but I wonder if it's the right path for the team as a whole. Don't forget to activate the notification bell to get all the latest updates. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel to stay in the loop on everything 49ers. Your voice matters in this community, and I can't wait to read your thoughts.